Your number one objective as a trader should be survival. Staying in the game, staying in the fight, staying in the battle. Most traders are out here trying to flip funded accounts within a few days, within a few weeks. We need to understand and remember the enemy and the market will eventually slaughter these types of people. Okay, no mercy, no remorse. There is no longevity. Yes, you may get away with it for a little while, but eventually you will get caught out. Eventually, you will be on the wrong side of the market, and the market will make sure you don't get back up, destroying you mentally and destroying you financially. Because I see it all the time now, guys. So many people now, trading has just become like the Wild West. It's just like gambling now. People are just trying to flip funded accounts within a few trades, within a few weeks. Okay, there is no longevity in that behavior. We must always respect the enemy that we face. Always respect the market. Understand and remember they have a 90% success rate. Respect that, honor that. Again, my number one mantra, 90% of traders lose. What makes you think you're any different? What separates you from the pack? Well, this is it. When everyone else is out there bragging about their gambling trades, when everyone else is out there trying to get funded within 1 or 2 trades, we are here holding the line, respecting the market, respecting ourselves, okay, respecting risk management, applying discipline, applying temperance, applying unmatched self-control and restraint. You know, always thinking bigger, thinking forward, thinking differently to the rest. If it takes us, 3, 6, 12 months to get funded, then so be it. We are not here for lottery wins. We are not here to spin the roulette wheel of life. We are here to change the direction of our family's bloodline. We are here for a higher purpose. It's more than just trading. We are here to pursue personal excellence in all realms of life. Okay? So that's what this video is about. Focus on survival. Be patient, protect yourself and your capital at all costs. Your main focus and objective is being here this time next week, this time next month, this time next year, a decade from now, 20 years from now. Okay, most people can't even stay in the fight, let alone make money from this game. So make that your main objective. Focus on survival, focus on making the correct decision, and then the money will follow. That's your objective. Skill set over money, survival. Okay, thinking bigger, thinking forward, thinking differently to the rest. Majority of people come and go in this game. I always see it. Because we get one shot, one chance, one opportunity at this game. We have to do it right, guys. Let everybody else run off into the distance. They will not maintain that. They will not sustain that pace. They're trying to flip funded accounts. They're trying to get funded with one trade. They're trying to make 10 grand payout. Let them do that. Eventually, the market will catch them out. Eventually, they will get slaughtered in battle. Okay? Our goal is longevity in this game, guys. Okay? So that is today's video. I hope you got some value from that. Let me know what you think of the video, the good, the bad, as always. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. You have to ask yourself, are you here to play games? Are you here to mess around? Are you here to be a slave to your impulsives and temptations? No, you're here to be great. You're here to win. You're here to achieve personal excellence. You're here to achieve self-mastery. You're here to be the greatest individual your bloodline has ever seen. What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another trading video. So today is currently the 25th of October 2024. It is a Friday, and today I want to share with you another writing reflection, give you a little update. So far this month in October, I've taken 3 trades. I have not taken a trading position for over 10 days now, and this writing reflection basically reflects how I'm feeling, how I'm processing that at the moment, because as always, I'm always on that journey. I'm always struggling. I always have those temptations, but this is something that I journaled yesterday and today, and I think it's very powerful for the present moment. So as always, I will read it out and then we will break it down in depth after. So let's get to it. Another day in the trading trenches. So far, so good. You followed your plan. You followed your rules. You haven't taken any trades you shouldn't have, but temptation is slowly starting to build. You haven't taken a trade in over a week. The lack of action is killing you. You go on social media and see other traders banking, and only compounds this temptation even more. FOMO is now creeping in. The boredom is getting overwhelming. The lack of dopamine, the lack of excitement is putting ideas into your head that you know are destructive. You start telling yourself, I must make something happen. You start telling yourself, the only way I'm going to make money in trading is by taking action. Wrong. Trading is not about making money, it's about keeping it. That's the key to longevity. Understand, trading is the easy part. It's the sitting around and waiting that's difficult. Inaction is action in trading. Less is more. 90% of the time, the best move on the chessboard is to wait, is to hold the line, is to let the enemy come to you. This is what makes consistent trading so difficult to master. It's easy to take a position when your trading plan hits the criteria, but what about when it doesn't? High probability setups don't come around every day. Sometimes this can take days, weeks, even months to develop. Can you wait that long? Can you keep your finger off the trigger for weeks at a time? this is where most fall off. This is where most self-sabotage. They crave action, they crave excitement, they crave volatility, which ultimately leads to impulsive decision making that you only regret further on down the line. Yes, in the moment the dopamine hit may feel great. Yes, in the moment taking action may feel exciting, and yes, you may even hit a couple of home runs when you deviate from your trading plan. But this type of behavior will eventually get you slaughtered in battle. Sooner or later you will shoot yourself in the foot. Sooner or later you will crash and burn. Standing aside and taking no action is one of the hardest things to master in trading because it's against human nature. Human nature is to take action. Human nature is to attack, to go and claim what's yours, especially in an environment that gives us an abundance of choices to make at any given time. But this behavior doesn't serve us in the realm of trading. This is why so many traders fall time and time again. This is why you make the same mistake time and time again. Making money is easy in the markets. It doesn't require much skill at all. But holding on to money consistently, that's the real challenge. That's the real test. All you hear and see online is people making money, but nobody is talking about holding on to it. Yes, you made some money. Yes, you hit a home run. Yes, you got a payout, but at what cost? We must always remember every decision we make, every choice, every action compounds positively or negatively. You give in to boredom, you give in to temptation, you break your trading plan. What's stopping you from doing it again? Nothing, because your previous decisions show that, especially if you make money by making the wrong decision. I went against my trading plan, but I made money. That's a win. Money's money. I was bored, I wanted some action, so I took a trade and it played out. A win's a win. This is rookie mindset, amateur behavior. There is no room for error in this game. There is no place for weakness. There is no mercy. Boredom and temptation takes out traders every single day. You have to ask yourself, are you here to play games? Are you here to mess around? Are you here to be a slave to your impulses and temptations? Are you here to gamble your bloodline's fate away? No, you're here to be great. You're here to win. You're here to achieve personal excellence. You're here to achieve self-mastery. You're here to be the greatest individual your bloodline has ever seen. And if this is what it takes, then so be it. If you have to be bored every single day for weeks at a time, then so be it. If you have to keep your finger off the trigger for weeks at a time, then so be it. I'm willing to pay that price. The question is, are you? Okay guys, so that is another writing reflection done and dusted. So what I've just said there, okay, I journaled this today and yesterday, and this is how I'm feeling at the moment. So far in October this year, I've taken 3 trades. I'm up 3%, I've taken 3 positions. And my last position was around 10, 11, 12 days ago. And over this last week, that's what I've been struggling with. I always struggle with the boredom and the temptation in the markets because we always have to remember, we are operating in an environment, okay, that gives us abundance of choices to make at any given time. You go onto the charts every single day. There is an abundance of choices you can make at any given time. There is unlimited possibilities. If you want to go long, short, you can do whatever you want as many times as you want. Okay, there is complete freedom of expression in the markets. This is what I struggle with. Obviously, I don't struggle with taking trades I shouldn't do. The main thing I struggle with is the boredom, okay, is holding the line. Because again, human nature is to take action. Human nature is to go and attack. Okay, this is why I do these YouTube videos. This is why I focus on other things. Because, you know, if I sat around all day and was just constantly on the charts, constantly on my phone, I would give in to temptation. I would give in to, you know, seduction by the markets because human nature, okay, we are evolved to take action. If we want something, we have to go and get it. In trading, it is the complete opposite. This is the paradox in trading. Less is more, inaction is action. This is basically how I've been feeling over the last few days. I'm in the trading trenches, everything's going great, but over the last few days, the boredom is kicking in. The temptation is becoming a little bit too much. I go on social media, and what do I see? What do you see on social media? All you see is people posting prop firm challenges. They've passed a funded challenge, they've had a 20k payout, and subconsciously that can get into your mind. Subconsciously that can influence you. Okay, so this is why I try to detach as much as possible from social media. The main thing to be aware of is conscious of that boredom. Understand when you're bored. Know that you have that temptation coming in, because once you're conscious of it, you can go to war within your own mind. Because in my previous video, I talk about slaying those demons. There's always that other voice in your mind trying to make you make a decision that you know is not going to serve you. Acting out on impulse, acting out on instant temptations. Okay, so this is where you have to take that sword, you know, metaphorically take that sword and slay that demon. So that's how I've been feeling. Okay, the lack of action, you know, it's a hard industry to crack because most people, okay, and always the old me, that's the one thing I would always struggle with, is
holding the line, okay? Taking my finger off the trigger. Because 90% of the time, the best move on the chessboard is to wait, is to hold the line, is to let the enemy come to you. For example, okay, I'm up 3% this month. This week I could have given to temptation, I could have given to boredom, and I could have taken 3 trades, and then all of a sudden I'm down 3% and I'm break even for the month. This is why there is no room for error in this game. There is no place for weakness. There is no mercy. You have to be on the journey to self-mastery every single day. You have to be challenging yourself and showing up every single day. So that is today's video, okay? Trading is the easy part. It's just sitting around and waiting that's difficult. Inaction is action. Boredom is a good thing. If your trading is boring you every single day, you are on the correct path. If you're waking up and your trading is exciting, your emotions are up and down like a roller coaster, there's extreme volatility within your own mind, this is rookie mindset. This is amateur behavior. If you're bored with your trading, that's a good thing. I promise you. Keep pushing, keep showing up, keep doing those things, keep doing the things you know you need to do, and everything will fall into place. This is why I write, this is why I journal. I encourage you to do it because it helps you get the things going on in your mind, put some onto paper, and you can see it. You can become conscious of it. I know I'm bored. I have temptations every single day. But what I'm gonna go and do, I'm gonna go do something else. I'm off to the gym in a minute. I'll take my aggression out in the gym because I know if I try to control the market, if I try to put my will onto the market will take me out. You have to be an elite observer in the market. What you want, the market doesn't care what you want. Okay, we are just there to observe, we play probabilities, and that is the game. Okay guys, so I hope you got some value from this video. Let me know what you think, the good, the bad as always. How are you getting on with your trading? How are you getting on with your trading psychology? Let me know in the comments because as always, I'm very interested to know if people are feeling the same, if we can resonate on the same message. So thank you for watching and I will see you all in the next one.